It's Friday. Voici vendredi. We're here. We're back.
What language is that?
That's French. What?
Maybe because you're fast.
Voici vendredi. That means this is Friday.
I mean, I'm a learner, but that was.
Oh yeah, my French is pretty impeccable. Yeah.
Well
anyway, thank you so much. I know far too kind. I know all of you. Stop it. I've been away for too long. Yes, I'm your host for the most, the bro before the hoe. My name is Tastic, and of course, welcome to Breaking Bites right here on 3 Music Digital. I'm not here alone. I got my wifey next to me.
My name is Nakoshi. You can also call me Juji Coco. Today we brought quite some interesting stories.
A whole flipping lot. But before we get into that, don't forget to subscribe and of course hit the comment and like sections, and always make sure that you get us going on our platform here on YouTube. So of course, just make sure that red button is always flickering up.
I am taking us to Nigeria, but because you have the Ghana story, why don't you go first?
Of course, and I'm super excited to do that. We've got news from Ghana, but it's not happening on the continent. It's actually happening all the way in the UK. What are we talking about? So Afronita and of course Abigail land a spot at the finals of Britain's Got Talent.
Right.
Whoop, whoop. Congratulations to them, isn't it? Oh, I'm super excited about it. Now, guess what? Now, they actually competed with so many people, and of course, at the semifinals, they got a spot for the finals to compete with 10 different contestants. Now that's a little scary.
Yeah.
Anyway, now how did this happen? So before that, they were actually performing a really beautiful, dance routine that sent the crowd going haywire with praise and admiration for these two who are actually putting Ghana on the map, and we're super excited about that. Now they actually performed a dance medley, that actually included Beyonce's Run the World, and also they had Fuse ODG's Azonto there. They did absolutely amazing. Actually, to find out more, just take a look at this video.
See, I just came back from Ghana, and I want to take this dance that everyone's doing over there. QB tried to show me how to do it. He sat me down in this place, and he said to me, what you do, man, Azonto, Azonto, Azonto. Now watch me do my Azonto, Azonto, Azonto. Now watch me do my Azonto, Azonto, Azonto. Now watch me do my Azonto, Azonto. We walk over the places, and what you do, man, Azonto. Alors les dit, everybody Gwanda! Kuta, mama! Kuta, mama! Kuta, mama! Mama! Very special 'cause I let you know I'm good everywhere I go. You tell them again. Live it up to the end.
So you know what? One thing that actually touched my heart was when all the judges stood up to
give them a standing ovation. That was
Do you remember Simon's speech? Simon was like,
"Oh yeah, it's like
right now
you've got it when you've got it." That's what. Yeah.
Right now, I know who the finalists are.
Exactly.
Indeed,
so it's pretty amazing. Also, Amanda Holden, expressed this as unbelievable. That's another thing. That was incredible. When I heard it, I was like, oh, okay, these people seem to be going on. Now, that's not all. I want to actually read one of the things that one of the judges, known as Bruno Tonioli, said. Now, he said, looking at you makes me happy. You really are a tonic for the spirit. Your individual style of dancing is so unique and beautiful. Your musicality is out of this world, and your personality really shines through. Love you, love you. That's what the judge had to say. That should tell you that all the judges were floored. The audiences were incredibly excited about this particular performance. And I like the fact that they did not only blow people's mind with their incredible talent, but they
Right.
also impeccably executed the Ghanaian heritage, and that's what made this absolutely stunning and something definitely to remember each and every time that we talk about Abigail and Afronita.
Right.
So I'm excited to see what the finals
Terry, can
holds.
you imagine? I was crying watching that video.
A lot of people actually did cry. Carry on.
Because people like dancers are perceived to be like those on the streets and everything, but right now they've taken dancing to a whole new level, and this is really mind-blowing.
Yeah,
They shouldn't stop.
So apparently Abigail is
No more.
aged, so Afronita is actually aged 20, and then Abigail is aged 7. Fun fact, something you should actually get to, have as a part of your trivia knowledge. But I have a few messages here, or let me say comments that are from X that I'd like to read. So Asieru Men says, Afronita and Abigail are through to Britain's Got Talent finals. Big win for Ghana. Super excited about that. I absolutely agree with you. Now we also have Asantua who says, that Afronita video got me so emotional.
Right.
So nice to see both ladies do so well. This is also still coming from X. We have here another one from UGBS official, and that says we're so proud of our own Afronita and Abigail making it to the finals of Britain's Got Talent. Go for the win. Absolutely stunning.
One thing that also warmed my heart was about the fact that Pablo, that is Afronita's former manager, actually commented in the comment section saying that this is like nicely done. He was actually applauding them for it. And someone would say, okay, now that they are parted ways, there is bad blood. But right now, you could see that there is definitely no bad blood.
It's a collective,
it's a beautiful thing to see.
Yeah, it's a collective emotion that everyone's experiencing at this moment, and I'm super excited about that.
Right.
But anyway, shall we carry on?
Now I'm taking you all the way to Nigeria, and it is about the song that is making lots of waves. I'm talking about Tems, Love Me Jaja, Love Me Tender. So Tems has actually released the track list to her most anticipated album.
More than a while, yes, carry on.
I'm actually overly excited about this because the album actually has 18 whole songs.
A good 18
and guess
songs.
what? She's featured J. Cole, a whole J. Cole, and Asake on this one.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'd love to hear it.
And then right now, the song Love Me JJ has over 3 million views on YouTube. I mean, we are talking about Tems. Baby girl for life. Someone that is
She got it. She's the one who snaps.
Waves. Yeah.
And the whole world stops.
Right. So you guys should actually go stream the songs and let us know which one is your favorite on this album.
We will also definitely share our favorites with you when next we're here for Breaking Bites again.
Right.
But of course, you can still comment in the section below. Tell us exactly which of the songs is your favorite.
But
or
Terry,
if there's more than
is
one.
it a big deal when people are flaunting their wealth on social media?
I, for one, do not enjoy viewing, content like that on social media. Reason being that I find it very superficial and vain when people do that. I'm more beyond the materialistic, flair of nature or the world as it stands. I'm more of someone who looks into a more profound, piece of content that could inspire me in a certain type of light, not necessarily just a display of wealth.
Okay, so if you're wondering why I asked you this, news or reports are saying that China has banned the flaunting of wealth on social media.
I heard.
And most of their citizens just think this is just one of their sayings that wouldn't be practiced. But 2 of their influencers have been banned from social media just because they flaunt the wealth.
Yes, I heard.
And one of their influencers is actually called China Kim Kardashian. I saw that and I'm like, that was actually what sparked my interest to delve into the story, because I'm like,
absolutely,
China's Kim Kardashian. That's really interesting. But their government is actually saying that it puts lots of pressure on other social media users. Besides,
so yes, there's been an economic slowdown in the second class of China, and this has become actually one of the reasons why the government is looking to curb down on people who are displaying wealth as a means of their influencership on social media. That's getting a little tricky for a lot of people. You get it. Of course, this is actually not only affecting them even economically, but also psychologically as well, and that might actually have very grave implications in the future if something is not done about it now. So that's the reason they're putting these measures in place. Do you think they're being a little too extreme?
I feel like they're being a little too extreme because some influencers are solely luxurious influencers. So it means that if they are not doing this, it means they will have to delve into some other sector that they haven't even discovered those sites yet. And this is really not cool.
Welcome back, and of course, as you know, some of you just love travel, and that's the reason we're here today to talk to you about Around the World with Wakanao.
Right.
Where is our destination today? Off the coast of West Africa, and that's the beautiful Sao Tome on the Gulf of Guinea. Of course, now that's the second smallest country in Africa, and the language they speak officially is Portuguese. Yes, so if you know you want to go to Sao Tome, get some Portuguese up your sleeves, because that's what you'll be speaking right there. Anyway, also the population is 215,000. That's very little.
Yeah, very.
Across population, there's tons of that. But of course, well, it means a more clean or a cleaner island for you. Anyway, they've got very warm and welcoming people. Their culture is rich. Their heritage is just splendid. So that's one of the things that you will experience when you get to Sao Tome. Don't forget that the capital city is also known as Sao Tome, just as the country is. Yep, they're too small to actually have a city in it, so it's just everything in one. Also, if you want to try out some foods, here's what you need to try. Fresh seafood. They've got a lot of that because they live on an island. Anyway, so coconut rice is also available for you if you want that. Tropical fruits like bananas, mangoes, etc., etc. You get all these fruits to eat healthy and stay alive. I'm sure their life expectancy is quite high if you check it out. Also, they have some local coffee and chocolate. So of course, if you like yourself some cocoa or some chocolate, you know exactly what to do right there. Now, some activities you might want to get involved in is hiking through the lush rainforests. Yeesh, I'm not a huge fan of snakes, so I might want to pass on that one. And then also snorkeling and crystal clear waters. Snorkeling in crystal clear waters, beg your pardon. And then also immersing in local culture through traditional dances and festivals is one of the things that you would want to do once you get there. Also places to visit, they have the Fortaleza de São Sebastião, historic fort. Yeah, that's in Portuguese, so that's the reason the name's a little, interesting. Anyway, they also do have the National Museum that showcases their history and art. Now, in their culture, if you want to learn something about that, you need to greet people with a handshake or a hug, actually. That's pretty cute.
So what were they doing when COVID came?
I have no idea. They were staying indoors, self-isolating, and social distancing. That was necessary, even though culture was playing a very important part in Sao Tome. Yes. Now, you need to respect local customs and traditions, but we can't get into all of that right now because time's a little against us. And you have to make sure you do not litter. Very important. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Anyway, you've got some information on us?
Yes.
For us? On
right. So this is if you want to go to Dubai. So Wakanao has this short notice for you. He says, why am I saying he says, like Wakanao is so masculine? So Wakanao says, be informed that the Dubai International Airport has introduced new regulations that require all passengers traveling to Dubai with visitor or tourist visas to provide proof of return ticket, accommodation, enough funds for your duration of stay, and any other information that the authority may have deemed necessary upon arrival. Please be advised that all passengers traveling to Dubai will be required to provide proof of the mentioned items to officers on duty before issuance of a boarding pass. We apologize in advance for any inconvenience this new arrangement may cause. You should know that Wakanao really cares about you. And
absolutely.
For this reason, they've come out to notice or notify you on this.
Absolutely. But on that note, of course, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you want more valuable content like this. And of course, like, comment, and share so others could also see the goodness that we've got to share and the love that we've got to spread across our platform for you. Of course, my name is Tastic.
And my name is Nakash, and as usual, you can call me Judy.
Don't forget that Breaking Bites is brought to you by Wakanao, the threshold of travel at the touch of your fingertips. On that note, see you later.